Alright, here we are. Yet another rally game from Codemasters. It's been a little while. So EA and Codemasters asked me to check out their new WRC game, which is basically Dirt Rally 3 with the WRC branding slapped on. I'm actually a huge fan of the Dirt franchise from as early as Dirt 2. It was actually like the first game I played on my PlayStation 3 way back in the day. And I definitely put a lot of hours into Dirt Rally 2.0, so I was actually really looking forward to what they would do next with their rally franchise. And after a couple of years, here we are. There's a new rally game coming out made by Codemasters named EA Sports WRC. And I was really looking forward to this as soon as I saw all the pre-release trailers. It looked really spicy. As much as I like Dirt Rally 2.0, one thing that game was always missing was a really fun and interesting career mode. It was very like linear and there wasn't really that much happening. And it seemed like that was the one thing where they really improved with this new WRC game. And thankfully EA actually sent me a code so I could check out the game early for you guys. Now if you were looking for a comprehensive review on the sim aspects of the game, like the physics, this may not be the video for you. I just wanted to see if the game was actually fun, and I also played on a controller to see if this is a game that casual gamers can just pick up and play. Also keep in mind that the game was recorded a whole month before the intended release date, so if you notice any stutters or any other weird issues, those are most likely going to be ironed out before release. Now, small disclaimer before we start, neither EA nor Codemasters paid me for this video. Nor did they ask me to remain 100% positive, so what you're about to see are my genuine first impressions of the game. EA didn't get me to this point on YouTube. You did. So you always come first. Now, without further ado, let's check out Codemasters' new rally game. We could go with a female driver and just name her, like, DustinEden. Nah, not this time. There you go. Country German. Dude, they already know. They already know. They already know. The engineer. Team Fortress reference? There's a nickname Crash. I think that's perfect for me. I think that's as good as it gets. Driver number. Oh, you already know, man. You already know.
Nice.
I think we'll just go with generic white dude number 12. Oh, you can actually name your co-driver. Who else would it be? Well, I did play some rally games before, including all the WRC games and Dirt Rally, so I guess we could just go with experienced. So, where should I jump into? There's so much to do here, actually. It's actually kind of nuts. Like, you have the base career, which is really cool. Then the championship mode, which is, yeah, pretty much what you'd expect. Moments, that I think could be pretty interesting with some cutscenes and learning something about real-world rally. Rally school, that might be a good first place to go to. But probably gonna be a kind of like license test, so for the Gran Turismo boys, let's do it. Oh yeah, you already know I'm getting all the golds here. Interesting, but you do these lessons on different surfaces. That's interesting. So gravel, asphalt, and snow. Okay, there we are. There's actually one of the builder cars, so it's not an official car. We'll get to it and we'll get to it.
Hey, right, let's get started. The main goal is to be in control of the car until the finish. No need to go flat out just yet.
Do not exceed a speed of 129. What if I'm too fast though?
3, 2, 1, go.
And let's go. So obviously there's no minimap. Oh god, okay. I think this car is definitely front-wheel drive. Oh yeah. I wonder if I also fail if I hit one of the cones. Like, that's how it works in Gran Turismo. Alright, there we go. Dude, this feels good. Okay, I think that was pretty good. That felt pretty good.
Excellent. That's a pass.
Yeah! So that was only on gravel now though. Let's just do the other ones in the other surface types. I think that's a bad idea.
The information delivered by a co-driver allows you to determine how fast to approach each section. They also warn you about upcoming dangers, like rocks by the roadside, and obstacles like jumps and bumps.
Oh dude, this is narrow.
5.
That is hella narrow. Oh god, okay. What do you think? Will I fall off? Okay, and brake here. Oh, this thing is grippy. Ah! Yeah, okay. I should have probably listened. See, this is why you listen to your co-driver. Was that so good?
That's a fail.
Damn it. Listen to the co-driver. Listen to Mr. Copeland. Stop. Oh god, yeah, okay, so much for third time's the charm.
Sudden square left.
Sudden square left, yeah, that's what I missed out earlier. Okay. I didn't break the rules this time.
That was great.
Yeah! Okay. I feel ready. I feel so ready. Okay, let's just jump straight into the career mode this time.
So, you want to be the World Rally Champion, eh? So what do you say? Ready to get out into the big leagues, eh?
If you've played the previous WRC games, this should be kind of familiar to you, because you can basically start wherever you want. So if you want that full progression experience, you can start in the junior WRC, where you can actually just drive the slower front-wheel drive cars like a Fiesta, like on the image, for example. Or you can go straight, skip everything, skip the nonsense, and just go straight to the main WRC events. I actually like starting at 2, because I feel like these cars are a little bit too slow. If you're an absolute newbie, then this is still really good for you. But for me, I actually really like starting here, because that way you still get like a full exciting season in, but you're not quite there yet. Like, you have something to work towards, if that makes sense. So let's start here. Ah, okay, team branding. Let's make a team.
You've got some good ideas for team names.
I mean, since we do have Walter Copeland as the co-driver, and all the Copelanders. There we go. Actually, I think a bowling ball is perfect, because I'll be crashing into everything. I should change the material. You change the colors too, but let's leave them as this for now. Oh, okay, so we can either buy a car, or we can start building our own one, which sounds pretty interesting. Let's check out the vendor first. Yeah, we got some pretty nice cars here. The Citroen C3 I quite like a lot. Polo is actually really nice. Yeah, we even have Skodas in here. Obviously, you can't have a rally game without Skodas. I really wish we would see Skoda more often in other racing games. They're pretty cool. So nice cars, but we want to build our own one. So I'm not sure if that video will already be out by the time this comes out. But I played Sega GT recently, which was a really old racing game for the Dreamcast. And it didn't have that many redeeming qualities, but one of them was that you can actually build your own car. And I loved that. And I was like, how come no other racing game has replicated this? Here you go. You can actually build your own car in this game. It's probably not like as extensive as something like Automation, but the fact that you can use it in this game in a more full-fledged career mode is honestly awesome. So I really want to see this. Alright, so there we go. This is where the fun begins. So we can already start deciding where we put the engine. So we can do something like a rear engine all-wheel drive, which is a great idea. Actually, you know what? Let's build the worst car possible. That sounds really fun. Let's build the worst possible car. So let's put the engine in the rear. That's a great idea. That's a fantastic idea. Okay, now we actually can pick the specific parts of the car, all the way up until the exhaust. Like, it's pretty wild. So what kind of engines do we have here? Okay, for now it's all the same engine, but the condition and the quality of the part does vary. So for the example, we have a used engine here that we can buy. It's low quality, but we can also buy a completely brand new one, or we buy one that's been refurbished, which is pretty interesting. Let's go with the crappiest one. I mean, hey, leaves us with more money for other things. So that's like the other thing. What I'm doing here isn't even necessarily wrong. It's not like the wrong way to play the game. It's like you spend less money on the car, and then you can invest that money more into your teams. It's actually like everything has like upsides and downsides. There isn't really like a wrong way to play the game per se, which is really interesting. Suspension, yeah, let's go with a low quality suspension. I'm sure my butt and my back will thank me for this. Exhaust. Okay, let's at least get the high quality exhaust. I want this car to sound nice. So let's at least get... the only high quality part on this car is the exhaust. This is a great idea. Okay, this is where things get spicy. And this is where I think they actually do this better than in Sega GT. Because in Sega GT, you could only pick like from, a small handful of like full-on chassis. But here you can actually like choose the individual parts, which I think is awesome. So a lot of these are reminiscent of actual cars. They look kind of similar to something that, you may have seen before. We're obviously gonna go with the widest, the widest front bumper. Oh wow, you can even go more in depth. I thought that was it. So this is like Need for Speed style customization here. You can actually change like how these parts look as well. Front bumper trim, dude, that's insane. See, this is the cool thing when you have fantasy cars, right? Or like fantasy parts. There isn't really any limit because nothing has to be licensed. It's just, well, here are all these options, right? Have fun. Bonnet. Oh yeah, give me that aero bonnet. This is where I spend my money on. This is like stupid. Don't do this. I know I just said there's no wrong way to play the game. Spending all of your budget on the exterior is a bad idea, okay? Don't do that. Badge. Oh, that's cool. I love these small details. That you could change like all the tiny things on this car. Sport front lights, absolutely. Hook me up. Dude, this is nuts. Spoiler. Oh, we're going with a sport spoiler. Don't you worry about that. Exhaust. Oh, we're going with a twin. We're going with a double for sure. Ah, actually interesting. You have different wheels depending on the surface type. That's pretty cool actually. Okay, let's confirm. You can do the interior? Okay, alright. So I heard you guys loved Midnight Club LA, so there you go. Interior customization. Yeah, more buttons is good, obviously. A lot of buttons means I'm a professional. Oh my god, dude. Oh, dude. The shift. The bone zone. We're entering the bone zone. What? Oh, that is amazing. And then the seats, of course. Like, I cannot believe you can make this shift skull. Oh, legendary. At the Sparko seats, there you go. Now that's a car. Look at that. That's a car, man. That's a. And you can actually name the car too. That's super cool. The brand is called Best Car because they only make the best cars. This one's called the Best Car 1000. Spent absolutely nothing on the actual car parts, but at least we have a skull shifter. Alright, let's go. Let's see how it drives. Alright, now we're in a proper all-wheel driver. I gotta say though, the handling feels really good. It does feel really, really good. And that's with having probably the worst car setup imaginable. The handling actually does feel really good. In case you're wondering, I'm playing on controller. I am playing on controller, and it does feel really good. I still remember how Dead Rally 2 feels. This feels a little bit more grippy, I'd say, in comparison. Feels like the controller the controller inputs, they translate better to actual car movements this time around. Where's Vision? Oh god. We're keeping that, for sure. We're keeping that. Alright, this is where the difficulty comes into play. So you can actually like also tune the length of the career, which is really nice.
I think that test went very well indeed. You took to that car like a duck to water.
I like the commentator. He actually has a lot of personality. It's quite nice. Okay, so the guy you just heard that I said has a lot of personality, that's actually our chief engineer, Keith Taylor. And him you can basically just straight up level up over time, I think. So yeah, you gotta be best buddies with this guy. Otherwise he won't help you out. And these are our regular engineers at the moment. Like we need a chief engineer and regular engineers basically. But this is looking like a competent team. Surely I will not let them down. Later on you can even hire a teammate. So this is like very reminiscent of the first grid. Ooh, livery editor. Oh yeah, we want this thing to look good, right? Alright, well there you go. Ain't shit beaut. Okay. Okay, you might hate me for this. I actually don't think it looks too bad. Come on, give me some slack. I actually don't think it looks too bad. Alright, enough fooling around. It's time to get to serious business. Alright, so the entire game is basically running on a calendar format. So you have to kind of like dedicate each day to doing something specific, and you have to kind of like make sure that what you do is actually the best investment of your time. So you can train your chief engineer, you can expand your garage if you want to, or you can actually participate in events. It's, you know, like you have a lot to do, and you really have to make sure, like, okay, what's the best I can do right now? So there's 2 events we can do right now. However, both of those are front-wheel drive events. So since our car is all-wheel drive, we can participate. So you're heavily incentivized to actually buy cars and earn cars so you can actually do as many events as possible here. Alright, I think this is where things get serious. The first event in Monte Carlo. So what you can do is you can actually participate in a shakedown, which gives you an extra set of tires. But I think we're just gonna go.
Hopefully the nerves have settled for these two as they get ready to put themselves and their car to the test on the first stage of the rally.
Our racing suit actually fits. That was not intentional. At least it's pretty much all on asphalt, so that makes things a little bit easier. Or not? I do not want to... almost committed murder in the first minute of our first rally. It's already behind because of the penalty. Let's see if we can catch that. Let's see if we can catch that up though. Ah, there we go. We got a green sector. Uh-oh. Yep, this is why I have the bowling. That's why I have the bowling ball as my team logo. Okay, we gotta catch up to the class here. Come on, come on, come on. This is an awesome stage, by the way. Just blazing through a village here. It's pretty cool. Alright, come on, come on. Last sector. We're so close. I think we might have passed him. We might have done it. It's getting a little bit more snowy here. Oh yeah, I can feel it. Oh yeah. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, there's ice on the road. Look at that. That's ice. Keep it clean. Keep it clean. Don't get stuck anywhere. I don't want to lose that lead again. There it is. Come on. Let's go. Oh, where's the marshal? Oh, there he is. Let's go, dude. With the worst possible car you can build, you can still win the first rally, guys. Don't let your dreams be memes. There you go. Boom. Oh, this game is awesome. I gotta be honest, man. Dude, this was actually so fun, and I haven't even seen everything yet. I want to see the moments, I want to see the clubs, I want to see everything. I want to see everything this game has to offer, but unfortunately, that has to be it for now. Thanks guys so much for watching. This was actually genuinely a lot of fun. So yeah, there you go. That's basically my first hour with the game condensed into one video. If it wasn't obvious enough, I actually genuinely had a lot of fun with this game. Now that's not to say everything was perfect. I for one think that the graphics, for example, were a little bit underwhelming, especially considering how extremely pretty Dirt Rally 2.0 was. I also can't quite comment yet on the multiplayer aspects, because I remember that Dirt Rally 2.0 actually had a really fun multiplayer that actually felt really competitive. And I don't know how it improved or didn't improve, so that's just something we'll have to wait for now. Now I'm actually allowed to live stream the game for up to 2 more hours, so if you're watching this video when it comes live, chances are I'm live on Twitch right now playing it, so if you have any questions you can ask me there. But that's about it. Once again, thank you to EA and Codemasters for giving me the key and the chance to check this out, and I hope this was helpful to some of you. Anyway, we'll be back to scheduled programming after this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time.